The idea of teaching modern band in school sounded a lot like School of Rock to me. I never would have thought it existed as a pedagogical movement. I totally agree with the way Little Kids Rock approaches music education, and there are a few things that stood out to me within this article. Using repertoire choice as a way of representation and engagement is important to me, both because I'm Latina, so the issue of representation can get a little personal, and because I've used popular repertoire in my practice as a teacher. A little bit of representation in school material would have made a big difference to me growing up, so I'm glad to see other students getting that chance through Little Kids Rock and Modern Band. And I remember how excited my students would get when they learned a piece that they knew from a movie or a video game, so I'm glad to hear other students get to experience that same joy. The way Powell and Burstein laid out Little Kids Rock's core principles got me thinking about how I can include them into my teaching. I'd been implementing a couple of the principles already, and with the free resources on Little Kid Rock's website, it'd be a lot easier to incorporate more. Two of Little Kid Rock's core values that I would like to incorporate more into my teaching are approximation and composition. I'd like to try focusing less on the details and accuracy of my students' playing, and more on the learning of musical concepts and student enjoyment. I feel like this would be beneficial not only to them, but to myself as well, and contribute to a more positive music-making environment. I'd already been using composition with my students in the form of what I called creative assignments, where we would decide on a concept and on a set of guidelines. They would take that, work on it for a week, and then come back and show me what it was they'd composed. And I was always so impressed by what they came up with. I didn't require them to use any notation. Sometimes they did. It was up to them. I didn't do it nearly as often as I would have liked, and seeing it listed as one of Little Kid Rock's core values inspires me to make it a more consistent part of my lesson plans. This article really got me thinking about the importance of acknowledging and incorporating popular music into music education, regardless of what form of music education that might be. I'll definitely try to incorporate more of these ideas and values into my teaching from now on.